Hey you guys, it's Bray. Tonight we're here with something a little different. I've had a few requests recently to go over just some miscellaneous favorites. Y'all have been inquiring about a lot of the shirts that I wear and any recent beauty items that I've been, using often. So I figured let's go totally off grid and back to kind of the roots of my channel and talk about some recent favorites. Some of these I've been using for a long time, some are new discoveries, but I figured we could take a little break, push pause, and talk about some beauty and clothing, household type stuff. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I've got a little bit of clothing, a little bit of beauty, body care, household stuff, and I also want to talk about what I've been binging when I'm not working on my own content. I've kind of been binging a certain show on YouTube and I can't stop. But either way, let's start at the top. The most requested thing that I've been getting lately is where are all of my black shirts, sweaters from, especially the shirts that I wear that have cutout details or the sheer sleeves and the opaque middle, all of that. About 3 years ago, I discovered Marcella, and Marcella NYC is an online clothing retailer. They also do have, from what I understand, they have a brick and mortar store in New York. I don't know if those stores have expanded. That's just what I saw a little while ago. I'm not in New York, so I shop through their website. Being a long-term customer of theirs, I can attest to a couple of things. Number one, their clothing is not cheaply priced, and that is for good reason. Their clothes are extremely well made, and they are, a lot of them, very unique pieces. It has taken me about 3 years to build a pretty sizable collection of their tops and sweaters. I actually have a couple of their dresses as well, and I also have a swimsuit from them. And across the board, it's top tier quality design, quality manufacturing, and it doesn't take forever to receive your order. I know with some online clothing retailers, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to place an order, but I won't get the items for 2 to 3 weeks. Like, I've literally heard of people saying, I like this brand, but their shipping takes forever. Their customer service isn't good. Marcella's shipping time and their customer service is amazing. The one or two times that I have contacted customer support for a question or whatever to do with my order, they've always been very responsive and it doesn't take days to hear back. I really like their brand. I'm not affiliated or anything. I've always said, like, if and when the time came where I could work with Marcella, I would really feel like I've made it. I adore their products so much. And like I said, it's taken me years to build up a sizable collection. But so often when I wear their items in videos, I'm asked, where's the shirt from? Where can I get it? The majority of what I'm wearing when I'm filming specifically is from them. So if you're interested in building a wardrobe that is full of really quality pieces, check them out. They don't only make black clothing, but obviously y'all know my deal. That's what I gravitate towards. And I love that every single item that they come out with is available in black. Trust me, I've tested it over 3 years, and every single item that I've come across and been like, oh, that's really cute, it comes in black. I love it. Let's move on to a couple of recent discoveries for me personally. The first I discovered maybe about 6 months ago, the new Glossier lip pencils. I've been wearing the lip pencil in the shade Buff non-stop. My holy grail used to be NYX Toast, but I really like Buff. It's not as brown, it's a little more pink, and it matches my everyday lip looks perfectly. I love it. It is a little bit pricier than NYX, obviously, but I really like the formula. It's long lasting, it's easy to sharpen. Glossier, from what I know, is a solid brand. And the other thing just recently came out, and I've had it for about a week, but I am obsessed. The new e.l.f. lip oil glimmers. I have 3 shades. I have Princess Cut, Candy Coated, and Supernatural. I love all 3, but my top pick is Supernatural. It is a beautiful formula that does not feel super greasy or thick. It is a really nice lip oil, but it also doesn't disappear after you put it on, because some lip oils can just be too thin and too like slimy, sticky. These are perfect. They're $8 each. I found them at my local Ulta. I've also seen them at Target. So if you are in the market for a lip oil that has a little shimmer, something a little different than just your run-of-the-mill lip oil, check them out. I love them. Let's talk about the candle that I cannot stop burning, especially this holiday season. My tried and true Bath & Body Works Fresh Balsam. An honorable mention is going to be crushed candy cane, because I also use that a lot this time of year. But I've been burning Fresh Balsam for years and I love it. I never get bored of it. I never, have it in the house and I'm like, that's boring. I think I've finally gotten tired of Fresh Balsam. I've used it consistently for at least 5, 6, maybe even 7 years now. And it is solid. It has a really good throw. It's not super expensive, especially if you go on, one of their promotional days where the candles are not full priced. I will not buy full priced Bath & Body Works candles, but Fresh Balsam, I'm obsessed. Now, speaking of my least favorite season of all, winter, every winter I deal with dry hands, dry skin, dry elbows, and I never want to spend a ton of money on hand cream or anything along those lines. Last year, I discovered the Trader Joe's hand cream. I know that they come in different scents. I just always get the original. I'm not crazy about the scent, but the formula works miracles. It literally changed the way that my skin looked last winter. So I've stocked up on that again this winter and I've been using it. I not only use their hand cream on my hands, but I will also use it on my arms, elbows, all the things. And it is so thick. A lot of people have called it a dupe for the L'Occitane hand cream that's like super expensive. I don't know if it's a dupe or not, but I know that I really like it, and I will not support L'Occitane because they sent Cecily Bachmann on a brand trip long after she was exposed for being a terrible person. So Trader Joe's is the way to go. I love their hand cream. Okay, let's switch topics and talk about the show that I've been binging nonstop lately. I've been watching old episodes of Pawn Stars for like 2 months straight. I watch the reruns on YouTube. It's free, all those things. And I will just sit there and watch episode after episode. And even if I'm not fully focused, I'll just let it play in the background. Y'all know I love antiques. I love vintage stuff. I'm interested in historical items, especially from like the 1940s through the 60s. It's just fun. It's fun to watch. I like the conversation of the negotiations that go back and forth. I'm not the biggest fan of Rick and his kind of attitude towards customers. Sometimes I think he kind of acts like a know-it-all and then we'll call in an expert because he doesn't know how to price an item. But I love watching Pawn Stars. I love it. In the comments, drop your show that you'll binge on YouTube because it's free, and even if you've seen it before, you'll still binge it just because it's entertaining, because eventually I will get tired of Pawn Stars. I want to move on to my final two items. One is another body care item and the other is a hair item. So I talked about the Trader Joe's hand cream, love it, obsessed, all the good things, but some of the OGs will remember this. Years ago, I talked about properly moisturizing post shower. And the idea is to apply a really good body oil to wet skin in order to replenish the moisture that is lost through a hot shower, a hot bath. I cannot get away from the Dr. Teal's body oil. I still use it. I have multiple bottles on hand at all times. And it's affordable, it's good, it's easy to find. I can go to Target, I can go to Walmart, I can even, shop online if I wanted to do that. And it's like in between $5 and $6, depending on where you buy it. And I'm still using the Dr. Teal's body oil right now. The last note about the body oil too is that I use this method year round. So it's not just in the winter. Some people's skin might be different. I feel like I benefit from it year round, and that's what I do. But if you're somebody who feels like you're only dry in the winter, then maybe try doing it only in the cold months and go from there. But I love it. It's affordable. It's performs well, it's easy to find, all the good things. Okay, the last and final item that I want to share with y'all is a hair item. ORB a few months ago came out with their Mirror Rinse. It's an in-shower hair treatment that you put on wet hair, you leave it for a few minutes and you rinse it out, and it is supposed to last like up to 12 or 14 washes, I can't remember, but it's not something that you use every single time you wash your hair. I tried it. I wasn't happy about the price, but some of y'all might know I will splurge on good hair care, and ORB has never let me down. So I went ahead and tried it, and I've used it maybe 3 times so far. The shine that it leaves on my hair is something that should be studied. It is easy to use. It's quick. Yes, it's expensive, but I really feel like the end result for me justifies the higher price tag. It smells good. It's from a brand I know and I trust, and I've just been blown away by the results. I feel like it really adds that. It's not just a shine, it's like it bumps it up a couple of levels, and therefore, because it does that, I feel like it's worth the price for me personally. And I do have short hair, so I don't have to use a whole lot of it. It only takes a little bit, but I've been really shocked in the best way possible at what it's done for my hair. So either way, I need to move on. I'm about to have dinner and do all the usual things. But for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.